What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Three Cars Podcast. Once again, I am your host, Dwayne, alongside.
I'm the second half of Three Clarks Podcast.
How can we have second half when it's three Clarks? So it's 3/3. So it's not two halves. It's 3/3. So it's Three Clarks Podcast.
Currently, there's only two of us.
As y'all can see, we're all waiting. Jeffrey, he'll be on his way. He's on his way. He's running a little bit behind. So Jeffrey's on his way, so he'll be here.
He'll be here shortly.
Because y'all know we're in our temporary space.
Temporary space at the temporary studio.
Temporary studio.
The 1259 studios.
So we're in our temporary space right now. So it looks kind of different. So I'm controlling it. I'm in front of the camera. So we're waiting on Jefferson to arrive. So once he gets here,
Jefferson. I don't know who Jefferson is.
Jeff Three Clarks. He'll be arriving soon. So. Shantae.
Dwayne.
Shantae.
Dwayne.
What's going on with you while we wait for Mr. Jefferson to show up? Talk to people and let them know what's going on before we get into the deep conversation of everything that's going on. What you got going
on? What don't I have going on? I guess I should.
You got too much going on?
Okay, way too much going on. So, as you guys know, I manage artists. So I have my artist, Eli Liberty, who recently released a new record. Odds, it's streaming on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, Deezer, and Napster, if you can believe it.
Napster? Is Napster still around?
Napster, if you can believe it. He actually has a dance video that's coming out to this song, and it is very dope. A really, really good videographer, Lade, filmed it for us, and it looks simply amazing. So that's going to drop on April the 1st, April Fool's Day. Joke's on us. That's when it's dropping. So we're definitely excited to see how that goes down. So that's the first thing I got going on. The next thing that I have going on is still in heavy, deep writing and production for Lucid Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Lucid Evidence.
I don't even know what Lucid Dreams, Lucid Night. Lucid Dreams is a car, or Lucid Nightmares, I think it's a song.
Evidence.
There's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
So be looking out for that. Got a very, very cool main character that solves mysteries and murders through, his dreams or whatever. So it's kind of cool how the evidence comes together, and so I think you guys will really enjoy that. So kind of be on the lookout for that. I am writing again.
Oh, okay. You're writing music again.
Mm-hmm. I kind of need a little outlet. The job's getting kind of stressful, guys. Mm-hmm. So I definitely always lean towards music, not just managing music, but For those of you guys who do know me, I can get into the booth and do a little something, drop a couple bars. So I got a couple of songs that I'm working on here and there, and so that's making me happy. What else do I got going on? We got a gig, me and my sister doing some food for a company. So we do the catering when we can. So if you guys ever need a little bit of catering, hit us up.
Okay. She got a few things going on.
A few things going on.
She got a few things going on. So congratulations to her. She got a few things on. Myself.
I did want to give.
Sorry. Okay.
I did want to give a little shout out to my sister, but I'll do it after you.
After me. Okay. Cool. I'm just sharing the program with everybody on Facebook there. So hopefully people come in and watch us. So I'm currently real estate, 100% real estate. Getting ready to close on this new studio, which we're going to be moving into, get some stuff in line. So the studio is going to be very nice. Some people, y'all that support us, going to have y'all come by and tour the studios when we get all up and running.
Definitely.
We'll be able to do certain things in this place.
We have a whole floor, folks.
Oh yeah, we got a floor of different rooms. We got
it'll be like 6 different
rooms. Got our own bathroom on that one floor, so it's like
our own bathroom. That's all you really want in life.
You want your own bathroom. So we got the floor. We got a lot of stuff going. We got that going on. Real estate. I'm always looking to client to help y'all clients out. If y'all looking to buy, sell, or invest, give me a call.
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
918-3460. Let me know. Come on, hang out with us. So if you're looking to do real estate, let's say you want to buy a home. I'm here to help you with all your real estate needs. I'll help you find out them programs that you need to get into the real estate, get your house, get your investment property, what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So hit me up. So
yeah, we like to tag team them at times.
Yes.
So I hook them and he books them.
There we go. That's what we like to do. Hook them and book them.
Hook them, he books them.
Yeah, hook them and book them. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
A lot of stuff going on. So we trying to keep y'all informed and hanging out with us. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm gonna get into a few topics. Then I'm gonna save some of the good ones for the end.
So before you get into your topics, I wanted to give a big, huge congratulations to my sister for her Voyage ATL interview.
Yes.
Just posted. It dropped yesterday, I think.
Them cakes.
So if you just wanted to see what Four Rosebud Treats does, like if you wanted to see what that looks like, the Four Rosebud desserts and treats, you can go to Tiffany Winston's Facebook page, and she has tons of pictures up there of her delicious cakes. The interview really goes into how she got started, the different things that she did. She even shouted out her big sis in a very ominous way. So I feel very excited and proud of my little sister.
Okay.
And my other little sister, I want to send a big congratulations out to her, as she bought her very first house. So we are very excited for her. So congratulations, little sisters.
Yeah, she put that out there. So we didn't put it out there. She put it out there on Facebook.
They are doing their things around here in these streets.
People doing these things streets. So yo, big up, but support your people. So funny thing, not funny thing, excuse me. Let me get into the sad news. If y'all didn't hear about the Braxton sister, Tracy, passed away of cancer.
Yeah.
She had cancer. She was 50 years old. And also, Khalees, singer Khalees, My Milkshake Brings All the Leisure. Her husband passed away also of cancer.
I thought you was about to say Khalees died.
No, her husband who had esophageal cancer, he passed away.
Esophageal.
There you go. I'm bad with those words. He passed away also. So I was like, we send our condolences out to those people.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. So get yourself checked, people. If you if you don't
feel good,
you don't feel good. You got the COVID streets. You got stuff going on. get yourself checked for these things. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there. You got COVID, you got cancer, high blood pressure.
And the thing
sugar,
is, the silent killers are the things that you just don't even think about. Like, you know, diabetes is crazy because, you know, you can just intake too much sugar and you don't really even know why you're consuming so much sugar. You're just always craving it, but you don't know that something is actually wrong. That's just like, you know, me. And I know I've shared it plenty of times on our podcast, so it's no secret, but me and crunching ice, I used to go through cups and cups and cups and cups of ice. Come to find out, I was severely anemic. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like your body tells you you should never be craving one thing or the other, like excessively. Your body should be evenly allowing you if you want to indulge, that's one thing. But if you just feel like you gotta have it and you really need it, you really need to try to see what's going on with yourself.
Yes, people, please check yourself out. Cancer, women, get your breast checked. Guys, do your self checks on your
prostate.
No, you can't do you can't do self checks on a prostate. Testicular cancer, they haven't talked about testicular cancer. They haven't talked about testicular cancer in a while, but testicular cancer is something you can do self-check. Women do your breast self-check, but get your annual checkers. People, make sure you take care of yourself because people out here dying for no reason. And, you know,
no reason at all.
Some of these things can be checked up on. So make sure you go to the doctor and get those things taken care of. So I just wanted to put that out there for those people who just passed away. Condolences to their family and friends. So let's get into this crazy stuff going on. So, I was reading about Mr. Kanye West. Yeezy just got banned from Instagram for 24 hours. He just got banned from Instagram.
What did Yeezy do?
But he's not, and I think people got to understand this, and I think people need to be worried now.
Why?
Because he's going after Kim, and then he's still harassing her online and her boyfriend Pete. But then you got to think about
what is he doing exactly?
He's just. Ooh, you know, I can't really get to much of the details. I just know he's just going in. Y'all can search for yourself to see what.
Oh, okay. We don't know all the details.
Say all those details, but he was banned for 24 hours for threatening text comments and Instagram posts.
Like, okay, so what exactly do you consider threatening? Like, are you saying I'm gonna beat your butt, or are you saying, you know, I'm gonna cut off your child support money? Like, exactly what was the threat? Like,
it's like, be aware, I'm coming around. Y'all better stop messing with my kids. Stuff that he's saying he's doing, and he's like, I'm coming after custody, and he's putting stuff out there.
But if you're coming after custody, I mean,
that's not really for
threatening.
People. It's not really for people.
That's not threatening.
Okay, so what he did was
that's not threatening.
So Trevor Noah from The Daily Show.
Okay.
He put out a whole bunch of racial slurs. I guess they were African racial slurs.
Trevor put it out?
No, Kanye said it to him.
He said it on the show?
No, he said it in his text on Instagram. So that's why one of the reasons.
So what did he say? He said
he put it underneath his face. So that's one of the reasons why he was banned, because of that. So it's because of that.
Stones.
But think about how famous these people are. Think about Kanye, how many fans and think about the crazy fans that say, well, man, I'm down for you. I'll do anything. Do you want me to go hurt this person? Do you want me to kill? They got to think about some of those things when they say this about people online, because there's too many crazies out there, and too many crazies out there that he might not do it himself.
Right.
He might not go out there and hurt somebody himself.
Right.
But one of his fans might say, I'm loyal to you. I'm a loyal Kanye fan.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna hurt that person. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna take care of Kim for you. I'm gonna take care of Pete Davis. I'm gonna take care of D.L. Hughley.
I'm sick of these folks.
So it's like, it's health professional. It's just, I feel for him. Like, I'm still a Kanye fan, but I just feel that he needs.
Wait. Are you a Kanye fan now? Or are you a high school dropout Kanye fan? But that's two different things.
I'm a high school dropout, a Kanye fan on all his music, and I'm a music fan of Kanye. I don't know him personally, so I can't be a Kanye fan of.
So can you be a R. Kelly fan? You don't know him personally either.
Woo!
No, no.
I'm a fan of R. Kelly's music, but
do you still bump Ignition?
I really haven't played any R. Kelly in a long time. I really haven't.
Hey!
Welcome. Y'all see Jeffrey stepping in here, trying to creep in. So Jeffrey, one of the first subjects I know you probably heard, we're talking about Kanye and him getting banned from Instagram and his threats on Kim and Trevor Noah and DL Hughley.
So who's the boyfriend? Is Trevor Noah her boyfriend?
No, Trevor Noah is just saying
he's just random folks.
Yeah.
Why? He got a beef with them?
No, he said something along the lines of what I'm saying is people need to help. This stuff can turn into some very serious things.
Who said that?
Trevor, yeah, he said it on the show.
Okay.
He's doing these things online.
So Trevor said it, and so Kanye like, don't come for me. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Then he's going after DL Hughley. So
what DL Hughley said?
DL Hughley said around the same thing about coming for he said Kanye need to take care of Kanye, stop worried about everybody else. So it's like,
well, Kanye worried about his kids.
Is he really? Is he really worried about his kids, or is he just making mess? Because I think his kids are fine.
He needs a big hug. That's it.
He needs a big hug.
And just he needs help though. He's traumatized from what happened to him. And
with his mom.
Yeah, I think that's.
You think he's still traumatized about his mom?
That was a traumatic experience for him.
It was.
I mean,
he hasn't really. I don't think he dealt with it.
I mean,
I don't think he's ever dealt with it.
Truth be told, just think about this now. Okay, so your mom had body dysmorphia.
You watched the documentary they have on Netflix yet?
That I haven't watched it, but just remembering back, and I could be incorrect in the diagnosis that she had, but essentially. Having too many plastic surgeries, and typically they call that body dysmorphia. But I don't know if that's what they actually diagnosed her with. And that's basically saying like your body is never good enough. So you keep getting the plastic surgeries over and over and over and over again to try to achieve this look. That's what they said like Michael Jackson had. They say he had body dysmorphia because he just kept like getting it over the rhinoplasties, the lips, the skin coloring, that's the rhinoplasty. He's like the nose. Yeah. Because I mean, it's so like devastating when you see how some of these people look prior to, and then after they get all these surgeries, they definitely do not be looking better.
Little Kim did that too, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Little Kim.
Yeah, Little Kim.
I remember we was watching an award show, and she came out, and I said, "Who's that Chinese lady?" That sounds like Lil' Kim.
Yeah. So it's help. The man needs help.
MJ was trying to look like Elizabeth Taylor. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Dante.
What is y'all talking about? As we always say, don't take it serious, but don't take it too seriously. Oh, Jeffrey, you're here. Let's talk about the good news, or the sort of kind of good news, or the maybe kind of good news, or the news that may be happening that we wish was happening. If it's gonna happen, if they happen, if they
please
do what
don't slap me in my face with your hand.
If they do what they're supposed to do,
with all that hand movement, we kind of close.
So we in the sport. We're gonna jump into sports real quick because we got a couple of things.
Of course, we're gonna jump to sports.
We're gonna jump into sports.
Of course we are.
Because Jeffrey showed up, and I want to make sure I get this topic off my chest, so I can hear about it. So. As y'all can see, I'm wearing the Falcons.
Well, first of all, I have something to say about this topic too, so go ahead.
So Falcons, so all the speculation, all my Falcon fans out there, we know the speculation was going on. We know we were they say we're the sleeper choice for Mr. Deshaun Watson. After his court case, we did talk about Deshaun and the 22 women suing him for massage. But the 9 cases, it was actually only 9 cases that went to the district attorney that said there was enough evidence to file criminal charges.
So okay, refresh my memory about what he was getting charged for. So they said they was giving him like a hand job or something.
No, they just said unlawful touching and
So
sexual harassment.
So basically, they was massaging him and he was massaging them back.
They said he tried to.
They say he either tried to or he moved their hands to the wrong place, but he wasn't massaging them, or he tried to get sexual act, or he actually did get sexual act. Don't know. So
I don't know. That's still such a gray area, man. Because I don't really I do understand that you can be in a situation, but I feel like everybody still has a choice. You know what I'm saying? Just like we want to say, oh, it's my body, my choice, or whatever. I feel like it's the same thing. Like you have a choice.
Yeah.
And so when you make certain decisions, you choose to do that, but then you feel crappy about it afterwards. And then you want to blame that person because you feel crappy about the decision you made.
Yes.
And so that's why it kind of makes me the only time I would say that something like that is okay, yeah, it's the dude's fault, is if he put something in a drink or, impaired them in a way in which they did not know that they were being impaired. And then at that point, I feel like that is when it becomes criminal.
Or when they force themselves on you.
When they force themselves on and you specifically say no.
Right. And they're holding you down and being like they're going to hurt you.
You specifically said no. So I think there's a little gray area when it comes to massage because you agreed to the massage, but did you specifically say what was in and wasn't in the massage? Was it
right? Because I could be like, okay, well, I want you to massage my butt. So for all those people who've gotten massages before, that's not, they don't massage your ass. They don't. They don't massage your butt. They don't massage your breast. They're not massaging those parts of your body. They're massaging your muscles, back, your shoulders, your legs, your feet, your arms. They do, but they don't. They don't touch it.
Not intentionally, but
So as a football player, you taking a lot of hits and your butt is a muscle. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the sports massagers the whole
I
body.
think some more side. Yeah, they get to the butt side. They put a blanket over the crack and do one side, and then they come back to the other side. They'll do the whole body, and
that's what I'm saying. So at what point does it become the only muscle that you can't touch? Because that's literally their whole body that is being exercised. So there's only one other place that could be inappropriate. So are you saying?
I know some celebrities when they're out they don't even give hugs like that because it's to the point where they're scared. They're I'm not even gonna put myself in that position.
Yeah,
right. They'll just fist bump or give you the thumbs up. Or
what's the name? I heard is notorious for that. He's notorious for not giving hugs.
She
did. What's called it? What is it? Denzel. I heard stuff. They talk about Denzel for notorious. You could be famous. He'd be like, hold up, buddy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know you like that. It's like he'll somebody run up, man, I love you this. Or a woman run up to, oh, young woman, I love you this. And he'd be like, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
But it's just really weird that people. I guess you do connect with them, and to some degree, you feel like you know them.
You see somebody on your whole. I feel like I knew. I watched the Cosby Show. I felt like I knew the whole family. They was my family on Thursday night. You knew them. It's I felt like I could have went to school. Me and Rudy was going to school together.
Yeah, I guess, but I think the biggest thing for me is the first time I met somebody that was not the first time, but a time, let me just say that I met a famous person and I felt like they were being a real jerk. That really turned me off to really any other. I don't care how famous you are. There's probably maybe only one person that I might be a fangirl of, and that's Queen Latifah. For all of y'all that don't know, I love Queen Latifah.
There you go. So let's get back to the story because we don't went way off the rails.
Okay.
So Deshaun Watson, who is a Georgia native and was a ball boy for the Falcons when he was in high school, is from Gainesville, Georgia. Is on the trading block. And he has in his clause, he has a clause in his contract because he signed one of them big contracts, no trade clause. So if he goes to another team, he has to authorize the team to trade him. So he's met with the Browns, the Carolina Panthers, the Saints, and the Falcons.
And
so he's a quarterback guy, so you already know what that means.
And he was the one, I heard that he was the one that reached out to
the Falcons.
He reached
Who
out.
where you heard that from?
That's what
per my sources.
Per my sources, yeah. You gotta say that because Twitter's been going crazy. So it's like he's reached out. So he's reached out. So and the funny thing is, all the other teams went to him in Houston to interview. Mm-hmm. He brought his butt to Atlanta to come interview with Atlanta. So it's like
maybe because his folks are here.
Yeah, he probably came home to see his family. Came home to see his family and said, "Okay, while I'm here, let me see what y'all got to offer, Falcons."
Yeah,
which is understandable.
Yeah, let's not make a mountain out of a molehill.
Which is everybody on the internet as a Falcons fan is making a mountain out of.
Let's not make a mountain out of a molehill, friend.
He has such a big connection with the Falcons.
And they said, okay, so what's being said is, okay, the Browns are out of the picture, so he's not going to Cliff Brown because he don't want to play in the cold. He's not a cold weather.
Where's the Browns?
Cleveland.
Oh,
so he's not going to Cleveland. Okay. So they said it is down to the Saints and the Falcons right now because I think Carolina lost their bid. I don't know what happened to Carolina. Okay. He played in Carolina because he went to Clemson.
So who's the quarterback over there?
Nobody.
In the Saints?
Jameis Winston, he got hurt last year. Drew Brees retired the year before that. Oh. And Jameis Winston got hurt. So they didn't have a quarterback all last year.
Yeah. I don't know, y'all. He might be
but their coach just retired too. So
he's not going to. He coming here.
So
he'd be such a sellout if he went to the Saints, right?
Absolutely.
You a Georgia bred boy, you gonna.
That's what I'm saying. It's just and you know what?
Well, but.
And you know what I call it? I'm calling it the reemergence of the Vic factor. And you know why I'm saying that? Because Michael Vick was here and he was exciting and he was doing his thing. And he got in trouble legally and he was gone. This man got in trouble legally before, and he's still energetic and excited and young still because he's only 25.
Well,
and he's got an arm on him, so he's not one of the bad quarterbacks. Yeah, go ahead.
What's gonna happen to Matt Ryan?
So that's another thing they're saying, Matt. I don't know if they have everybody's saying in the media that they feel sorry for Matt, they treat him wrong. But I believe they have had a conversation with Matt.
I think I heard.
They talked to Matt and let him.
Per my sources.
Per his sources, let it go. Let it be known. Per Jeffrey's sources.
Per Jeffrey's sources.
Yeah.
They have been communicated to Matt Ryan about them pursuing Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. So they let him know. And Matt Ryan is such a good guy.
He's a stand-up guy.
He's a good guy that he's like, okay, well, I've been here 15 years.
And I ain't brought no Super Bowl ring.
I ain't
do what I was supposed to do. I'm done.
I don't think he said all
I
of that.
I dropped a couple of passes. I don't really know how to run to get the touchdown like some other people. I can't really throw the ball that far. I've been watching the Falcons games too.
That's not what he's saying. I think he might be saying like, okay, well, at least they didn't bring in no young guy who's unproven. They trying to replace me with. They looking for somebody who.
So you think he's gonna retire, or do you think he's gonna?
He's still gonna play.
He's gonna play
because he's got some money left on his contract. So he's gonna go to.
Maybe he'll go to the Saints.
I don't. That might be funny if he does go to the Saints. That might be interesting if he goes to the Saints.
He has a no trade clause too.
Yes, so he might go to Indianapolis. They say Indianapolis might be a space for him.
Why? He's from Indianapolis?
No, he's from Pittsburgh.
I thought it was Boston.
No, he went to Boston College. He's from Pennsylvania.
So he from up there.
Yeah, he's from up there. So, so no need to feel sorry. He's a ton of money. Yeah, he's gonna make a ton of money. So it's like, I say, I promise you, the fan base in Atlanta is gonna go wild. The season tickets is gonna go up. Everybody's gonna be happy.
I need to go ahead and buy my season
tickets. He's energetic. He's an energetic quarterback, and he's young, and he's Georgia born and bred.
What section we sitting in, y'all?
The 300 seats. 300 seats.
He gonna be people still hurt from the Michael Vick.
Yes, we're still hurt from the Michael
Still
Vick
hurt
thing.
from the Michael Vick.
They're like, damn.
And that's gonna I think that's gonna help a little bit.
That's gonna be a real. They know, even the Falcons know, and he knows that he comes home, it's gonna be a big deal. The fan, he's gonna get so much love from the fan base, and he's gonna be the star. He knows Atlanta is a star. And he knows that what we're building right now, with the new running back, and it's just he knows this is for him. So
yeah,
he knows this is for him.
He knows this for him, so he knows.
Oh, okay, he knows.
He knows.
He's always wanted to come.
I'll be the first one to order my Deshaun Watson jersey. He wanted to be here. He wants to be here.
Yeah,
he's just playing a long game. He's trying to make everybody psych everybody out.
Okay, y'all. He knows.
He knows.
Dwayne knows.
Yeah, he knows. So
y'all sharing one brain, one
exactly.
mind.
So I'm talking. So funny story. Y'all better stop sharing the Netflix. Netflix coming for y'all. Netflix is coming for y'all. Netflix is now testing a fee for subscribers sharing passwords with people outside their household.
Oh, I know some culprits right now.
So they're testing in other countries right now where they're reading the profile.
Y'all about to be cut off.
Because if Netflix get this working properly, it's going to everybody. They going Disney Plus about to call in, Paramount Plus.
Oh no,
everybody
Disney Plus, you can't do it.
Everybody about to get them calls talking about, you need to get that change.
Maybe it's within a certain mile.
They should stop. Netflix already getting like $1 billion a month.
All right, they ain't hurt.
But they want to stop that sharing.
But why?
They want to stop that sharing.
Being greedy.
They want to stop that sharing.
Maybe you can make it a minimum. You can only share it up to.
Well, it's not going to be a full price. They said it's like going to be an add-on fee, like a $3 to $5 add-on
okay,
fee.
so I guess what they're going to try to do is geo-track, which that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Well, they already know where you're watching from. What they're gonna do is specifically look at each account and say, okay, this account's being used at this address and at an address 20 miles away.
But that doesn't make sense because guess what? I could be working at an address 20 miles away and my child is watching Netflix at home and I'm watching Netflix at work. You can't say that.
They're gonna look at usage. They're gonna look at the usage.
You cannot say that, Netflix.
Let us be great.
Stop tripping.
Stop it.
They coming after that money.
What they need to do is they just need to limit the amount of logins.
They have that.
Okay.
You can upgrade because if you got the basic plan, I think you get 3 logins. But then if you upgrade to certain plans, you get up to 8 logins.
Okay. So stop tripping.
So they're gonna probably add anything over 8, they're gonna probably add a fee to keep adding them fees on them logins.
Hey, the next thing you know, it'd be just like Comcast for $500 a month.
Every box in your house, they charge you.
Every box in their house. Every time you add a new TV login, they charge it.
They charge you.
They charge it with the serial numbers now. You have to put your serial number in when you're logging into Netflix.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. So the Senate passes a bill to make daylight savings time permanent. It's headed to the House. Y'all ready for that?
So that means it's always going to be like lighter.
This one's it's going to be this. This is going to be standard.
So
what we're in right now is going to be standard. Because I think daylight saving time was the one in the fall back. That was the daylight saving time. So this is standard time now. So now it's like they're going to make it permanent. Their bill is for them to make it permanent.
So that it stays
more lighter,
longer.
More lighter.
Yeah. You remember in the winter, it's freaking dark at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5, 6 o'clock.
5:30 is starting to get dark now, man.
I mean, it don't make a difference to me.
She don't care.
I mean, but it does kind of throw you off a little bit when it's so light outside and it's like 8 o'clock at night. You be like, okay. It makes me feel like Jamaica.
It makes you feel that way because you're used to the other way. So when it changes, then you're like, oh, that don't seem right.
Well, that's how it was. Well,
you get more daytime working.
Because remember, in Jamaica,
they don't have daylight saving time.
The sun
because that's the United States thing only.
The sun be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's like it don't go down to about 9 o'clock at night.
You should go to Alaska.
Ooh, you'll never have sunlight.
No,
6 months.
6 months of darkness.
Oh no, I thought it was the other way around.
It's not. Well, it's like
I
dust.
thought it was
It's dust.
light.
Well, the other 6 months it might be
Completely light.
Yeah. But then the other 6 months it's like a dust. Like it's like sunset.
Yeah, because
So
Alaska,
like
they have those. That's what the blackout curtains were made for.
Yeah.
When it's light all the time, they have to close the windows to be able to go to sleep. Yeah, because remember when I was watching The Proposal?
You was watching The Proposal, okay?
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Right, they were in Alaska.
Okay,
and they were when it was nighttime. They had the windows. I was like, oh, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Make you say,
Whatever.
All right, respect my gangster, people. Title of today's show: Respect my gangster.
Who's gangster?
Well, I said it that way because it's something a pet peeve of mine, and I want y'all to chime in on this subject. So we're of a certain age now. We're in the 40 range, over 35. I know some people that watch us know we're in a certain age range. Mm-hmm. So if you're having an event or a birthday party and you tell everybody that the dress code for my event is upscale, fancy, dress up, and whatnot, and your sister or your brother decide to show up at the birthday party in jeans
and a sweatshirt,
with
a hoodie,
and a hoodie,
with some tennis shoes,
and a blunt in their mouth, and everybody wearing hard bottom shoes and suede jackets and ties and suits
and fedoras.
Is that person allowed into the party, or you just like, okay, no, you got to go? Because I'm saying this because I went to an event a few weeks ago, and the party said it was going to be sexy upscale. And I dressed up because it was a friend of mine, and I thought, okay, yeah, look nice. And then I walked in there and I saw these people and just coming off of work clothes, or just they in their dirty jeans and the sneakers, and they just walking in, smell like weed. I'm like, you can smell like whatever you want to, but I'm just like, you're looking just all bust down. I guess.
And it was a nice place.
It was a nice place,
and it was a nice event.
So, what is your thoughts on that, people? Because I'm like, maybe people, if you don't like dressing up, then don't go.
Yeah,
that's what my philosophy is.
Say happy birthday on the
Say happy birthday to them, and don't go just because I like to turn up. Okay.
Okay, well, turn up in your dress clothes.
So that's what I'm saying. Shantae, what's your thoughts on that subject?
I believe that, so if you're just doing it just to be doing it, right? Then totally disrespectful. You shouldn't get a pass. But let's say if you were helping set up, right? Okay. While I'm at home getting dressed. And so you wore something that was
to get dirty.
That was like a little bit more dressed down because you knew you was going to be running around and was not going to have time to go back home. So it had to be a little bit more dressed down, but it was a little dressy, but not really dressy. You know what I'm saying? Like I might still have on my tennis shoes because I had to run around because I don't want to be late for the party. I'm not going to be able to put the party together, then go home and get dressed and then come back.
But it's like a caterer. If you're okay, if this person's not being paid, that's understandable. Now, caterers, I've seen they bring their clothes with them. They do the work in the robe, apron, and then they go and change their clothes right before the event starts. So like a wedding, like I even say, not even just a party, like a wedding. A wedding, most weddings are formal events, unless they tell you it's a nice casual event. Weddings, they expect you to come in a nice. I'm like, you come in a t-shirt and jeans. And
you ain't
crazy.
Getting in no wedding like that.
You walk in a wedding like that. I'm like, really?
You got a bonnet on.
Yeah, and your flip flops.
Not a bonnet. Bonnet.
You ain't coming
in your furry slides.
And your furry slides. You just say, I was just coming from the hair salon. I couldn't make it, so I just came like this. Right. So I just say respect people's events. If somebody has something going on, respect their event. And this topic came to me because Lim's having an event this Friday. Sorry, Lim, if I forget the name, put it in the comments.
Social Connection.
The Social Connection this Friday, tomorrow night. So it's an upscale event. So I was like, he said, dress sexy. And he keeps reiterating that, but I know for a fact you're going to have people show up. People keep reiterating, it's a sexy event. Come in your best, looking good, looking sexy. And it's hard for women, even women.
And Lim is so funny. He basically need to make a commercial and say, this is grown and sexy. This is hood and ghetto. This is grown and sexy. This is hood and ghetto. Although, most of the crowd that comes to his events, I will say they are very, well dressed individuals. So hopefully we won't see that.
Lulu said somebody came in. Now, women in jeans, that's even kind of worse because dresses is kind of like a woman show up to an event, like a wedding or something like that in jeans. Jeff, what's your topic on dressing up and not dressing up as far as going to events?
I like dressing up anyway, so that's fun for me. But if I tell you you gotta dress up, Don't show up.
So what if you're asking a girl out and you say, hey, we're going somewhere and it's a little more upscale. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so you want to dress to impress, right? So you tell her this, but you don't tell her where you're going, right? So it's like a surprise. You like
be romantic,
right? Yeah. So you like dress up, and then you show up to her house, and she's like,
she got a sweatsuit on.
Not even that she has that, but she has on, let's say, like a collared shirt with jeans, and then like some flats. Would you be like,
I'm gonna be specific to her and be like, look, you need to wear like a nice little evening gown. Because
I love it.
Yeah, I like to be specific. That's just me. That's my personality.
Okay, I got you.
I speak in specification.
Oh, so specificity, is that the word you're looking for? I mean? Yes.
Yeah. So you can't speak in specificity, you speak in specification.
Because if you ever pay attention when I say stuff, if we're talking about something, I will never say like, if we're talking about like a comedian, I'll never say like, they're not funny. I'll be like, they're not funny to me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm never gonna say, I'm not gonna say that restaurant is horrible. I'm saying I don't like that restaurant.
Specific to his needs.
Yeah. So
there you go. And I think she just posed that question. I think when I was dating back then, that was a test. That was a test. Hey, we're about to go out. I'm taking you to a nice spot, such and such, so and so.
You ain't never said that to me.
Where you at now? Did you get the ring or did you not get the ring? Because when I showed up, you had the right outfit on for the right event. Okay.
Well, I was gonna rock it fresh anyway.
So if I say I'm gonna take you out, I need to see, back then I was saying dressing up, you got the heels, dress, or even if they had jeans, they had heels on, nice.
I don't know. Like for me,
call it, so I had to see.
I was never wearing jeans on a date. Okay, that just wasn't going down. I was wearing a mini skirt, some high heel shoes. I feel like when you're going out, like to impress, like if we just. Like if Dwayne just says, hey, let's go out and grab something to eat, I'm just going to throw on whatever. But if he's like, hey, I'm taking you out, then he know I'm about to do the 5-star treatment.
Take forever with that makeup.
I don't, because I don't even wear a lot of makeup. So you ain't seen a long time putting on makeup till you be with somebody who really know how to do makeup.
We won't call any names right now, so we're gonna keep moving on to this section. Now we know people who take forever with makeup. So we all
like, you ain't seen a long time with makeup.
We all like that one day.
Yeah.
So the conclusion is, I guess we're all on the same. So we don't have no opposite points here, I guess, because we're in a certain bracket. But even when I was in my 20s, it's like I knew which club to go to for wearing sneakers or jeans or sweatsuit, and I know which club I'm going to. So back in the day when if you going to Vegas nights, we're putting on suits.
Well, first of all,
if I was going to Chili Peppers, I put on sneakers.
First of all, when I was growing up, as you say, I wasn't even going to no clubs where I had to wear no dang heels because I was trying to dance. So I'm going to the clubs where you wearing sneakers.
You going to the
booty shirt, booty shorts, and half shirt. I mean,
sweat out your hair.
I wasn't even doing my hair. That joint was slick down. Because I already knew what time it was. I'm not, what I'm saying? I had the bowl. I had the little slick down bowl hairstyle. Because I'm like, oh no, we finna get to it.
Okay.
We
that was get to it. Nothing but to do it, but to get to it.
Because that was my exercise for the week. You wake up the next day, your whole from here to your knees just killing you.
Booty shaking club.
Don't stop, get it.
That's
Don't
right.
stop, get it.
That's right.
Shake that thing like Mom Gary. Oh,
Let me tell you, you didn't have a good time if your body didn't hurt the next day.
oh, if you didn't walk out that club dripping wet,
Soaking wet. Like I remember,
that's why you went to the Waffle House. You had to get your energy back, not because you got so alcohol. You got to get your energy back.
Right. I would have like little mesh shirts with just the bra on because it would be so incredibly hot in there.
Every Saturday,
Every Saturday. Oh, Robin know what time it was. She was my partner.
There you go.
We was in there like, okay.
All righty then, Jefferson. So we're getting close to the end of the show. You got anything you want to talk about? Anything that we missed at the beginning of the show that you want to hang out and tell everybody about? No.
I heard y'all talk. I was watching the show earlier. I heard y'all talk about somebody died of cancer.
Yes.
Tamar.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Tamar just had a birthday. She was just turning 45.
Okay.
Tracy Braxton, she passed away of cancer.
Okay.
And then Khalees's husband, he passed away of cancer.
Okay. No, that's sad news. Okay. How long was she back? Was she married to Nas at one point?
No, she had a baby with Nas.
Oh, she's had a baby by it.
No, she did marry him. They did get married. They got married. They had a baby and got married.
They had a baby and got married, or they got married and had a baby.
I don't know which. They were married. I know Khalees was married because that's what his only divorce, and he had to pay her because they were talking. It was a big thing, settlement, how much he made per year, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Nas was he was married to Khalees. So she had her new.
She cute.
Yeah. So I
she was a little cute.
So yeah. So any last minute tips, Shantae, Jeffrey? Y'all got any last minute tidbits or things to say to the people out there that's watching?
I'm not prepared tonight. So.
Nobody's prepared tonight. Like I said once again,
I'm just gonna say, like we discussed earlier, make sure that if you do feel sick,
okay,
make sure that you investigate because sometimes it's a lot more than what you even envisioned. It might seem simple to you, but your body will always tell you when something is not right. Yes, people.
Yeah. Yes, people. Go ahead and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Especially for us men. Every 6 months or every year. I go every my birthday. Every year I go get my physical. Mm-hmm. Once I get older, I'm probably gonna go every 6 months and get checked up and.
Because you just don't know.
Yeah.
You like literally don't know.
You don't know. Silent killers, like you were saying.
Silent killers, like, you know, I have this nasal problem and realized, that I am allergic to all types of grass.
Mm.
Well, I watched Earthquake on Netflix, and he did say something that was funny. It's like, it's funny, but it's true. He said there's a problem, there's a problem in the community, and some people putting it out there is like, why your blood pressure so high, but you got a Gucci purse? Why you driving why you out there buying Gucci shoes and you ain't had your cholesterol checked? Check care of your health before you go buy all these expensive things.
Oh yeah.
Spend that money on that stuff before you go do anything else.
Well, because I think what happens is that so the price of a Gucci purse is known. Right.
But your healthcare price is not known, which they're hopefully going to fix that soon.
Your healthcare price is not known, so you're walking in there blindly. You don't know if they tell you that one thing is wrong. You could be thinking that you're going in there to pay a $30 copay and come out with a $7,000 bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we got to fix our system.
I think that some of it is people are afraid because it's like, okay, I don't want to be in debt. You know what I'm saying? I know how much a Gucci purse costs. I can spend $2,000 on that and just be done with it. Mm-hmm. But when things happen, number one, people are scared to really know the truth.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So people who don't go to the doctor if they have health insurance, a lot of the times they're not going because they're scared to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they could be in debt with them bills.
And then they know that there is going to be some type of bill cost associated. I know even myself. And going to the doctor and finding out different things, I didn't know what the cost was going to be. And was I nervous about it? Yeah, sure. because you don't know. You don't know how you're gonna pay it. But this is another tip.
Okay, go ahead.
Any public hospital has to see you, and they have to treat you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they have, and if you can't pay, they have to bill you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they accept Medicare, or if they accept Medicaid, I'm sorry, if they accept Medicaid, that's federal funding. They have to see you. So don't be afraid. Yeah, you may wind up with a hospital bill at the end, but would you rather have a hospital bill, or you rather be in the six feet under?
6 feet under. All right.
Yeah.
And on that note, we're going to end the show. For all our new watchers out there, for everybody that's sent it out to that started watching us, please share, comment, like, let people know about the show. We're trying to get our viewership up. I shared it with a lot of people, and I saw y'all stayed on, so I appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. This has been another.
I just got one thing.
Jeffrey does got nothing. Go ahead.
Shout out to Tevin Campbell. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that he tweeted and then deleted. He tweeted that he was coming out as homosexual and deleted it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm like, dude, we already knew. So,
shout out to him.
Shout out, come out, man. He
tweeted and then took it back.
Deleted it. So I guess he was scared.
Yeah, we already know. We know. We accept you. We like, come on, sing. Come back and sing. We love you.
Yeah, because every time, first of all, this is how you know everybody be rocking with Tevin Campbell. Because when his song "I'm Ready," everybody, I'm ready.
He had classics.
He did. So, but you could tell like when it was like a Babyface produced versus a Prince produced.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because Shh was a Prince.
So y'all new viewers, see how we just go off the rails all the time. This is the show y'all come into.
So Shh was a Prince,
yeah.
But I'm Ready was Babyface.
Yeah. All right, there we go. See, musical history. We give it to y'all. We give you current affairs. We give you sports. We sometimes give you politics. We ain't talk politics in a while.
Thank God.
Give you our point of views of what's going on in the world. But we want to appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Please share this broadcast. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Twitter. Let everybody know we're out here doing this thing. We're trying to get our viewership up, let people know, come watch us. As our logo says, take us seriously, but not too seriously. We are the Three Clarks. I am Dwayne.
Shantae.
Jeff.
And we are the Three Clarks, and appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Catch y'all next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Peace.